Good morning, VOP 90.3 FM listeners. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. And great morning to all of you out there, the Tech Live radio show listeners. Welcome to another super and exciting, interesting edition of your show, Tech Live on your super dial, VOP 90.3 FM Lagos. The show where we explore the latest innovations, groundbreaking tech trends, and we bring you up to date on the development in the digital world. Welcome, let's do it again together as usual. It's your show, it's our show. Let's enjoy the show. Uh, Tech Live radio show is the pulse of innovation. Here we break down technology and innovation in simple ways and take you, our dear listeners, on transformative journeys through the world of tech and innovation. We are broadcasting live from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, Lagos, Nigeria on VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM Lagos. Now you have a voice. Okay, I'm your host, Oluchuku Francis Ogwike, ready to elevate your Saturday morning with cutting edge insights and thought provoking conversations. On this show, we focus on trending and emerging tech news, fintech, cybersecurity, AI, entrepreneurship, startups, edutech, robotics, ICT apps, gadgets, and product reviews. My goal still remains the same, to make the information useful and to help you, my listeners, understand what's trending and happening in the tech world. This week has been so backed up with new innovations we have seen in many fintech apps and telebots and creativity to help many people stranded in the digital world limbo have some breathing space for themselves. That and many more we are going to discuss today if time permits us. Okay, on a side note, I want to say congratulations to everyone in the Tech Live WhatsApp channel community space, because the community is growing with folks from different parts of the world joining to learn one or two things. I say thank you guys for being there. Thank you very much. Without you, there would be no Tech Live. So I say thank you again. Esheo, Sanu, Ndewo. Yes. But there's something I've noticed. It's not about sending interested every Saturday. I come on air, I talk about it. I see a lot of people sending interested on WhatsApp to the WhatsApp number that is provided. Every Saturday, people send interested to that number, and still some fail to join the growing trend. I don't know the reason why. I don't understand. Well, maybe they forget or they decide not to join. Well, and in life, the decision is up to you. What you make of it is up to you. But what I have to say is, do not lose out. So this is very important. Pick up your phone now and send interested to 0706 202 4101. Send interested on WhatsApp. Pick up your phone on WhatsApp and send interested to 0706 0706 202 4101 to join the young but dynamic growing tech WhatsApp channel where we share daily tips, okay, and ideas to help you grow yourself and become better. I repeat, note that 1 hour every Saturday isn't enough for us to discuss, dissect, analyze, and recommend further plans for your career journey. This is the reason why the Tech Live WhatsApp channel was created, to carry on the discourse after the show every Saturday and to share any other positive information that would or might help you grow. So, again, I say pick up your phones and send interested to 0706 202 4101. Or you can simply go to www.oluchuku-ogwike.web.app and navigate to Win from Tech Life. Then follow all instructions there It is a thriving ecosystem community where the Tech Live team shares tech tips daily just for you. Okay, back into today's show. We all agree and know that technology is evolving faster than ever. We all agree that. And across the globe, Nigeria is not left behind. New advancements are shaping industries, economies, finances, and the way we live. In every sector, technology is now indispensable. And as always, I'm here to bring you deep insights, expert perspectives, and real world strategies to help you navigate the ever evolving landscape of tech and finance. Today's show is nothing short of extraordinary. Our special guest is one with many years of experience in the blockchain and crypto ecosystem. When we come back from the break, I'm going to introduce our special guest, and so that we can dive in immediately into the show. So just stay tuned. Webinar to show and introduce interested folks into various platforms for steady daily income. With over 8,000 completed transactions, he has mastered strategic crypto trading and investments, cash flow, and financial freedom. And he is here to share his expertise with you, our faithful listeners. More importantly, he isn't just about words, he is about holistic success. Remember, I mentioned earlier that he has years of experience in oil and gas and edutech. So you see, our guest is well rounded to discuss today's topic. Our topic today is understanding blockchain, crypto trading, investment platform, and growing your income steadily. Yeah, we were having some last week and early this week some activities in the ecosystem in crypto trading. We should all know that actually every endeavor, every business has its own risks. So even as there were some, we experienced some bearish situation in that sector. It did not mean that some people didn't make something out of it, but it's not going to be a continuous thing, because if you check the trend this morning, you will see that BTC is already making some gains. So that's one of the things he's going to be talking about today, so that we can understand what next to do. So a word of advice I just want to give out. Let's look at this then. Do you know that the next wave of crypto wealth is coming? Most people would miss it, just like they missed Bitcoin in 2013, Ethereum in 2015, and Solana in 2020. So I asked you this question: are you going to be one of them? I hope not. Anyway, here in Nigeria, we always say God forbid, but some will never take action. Some will never take action, and they just keep saying God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. So my question to us this morning again: are you going to be one of those that would say God forbid and miss out the next crypto wave, or would you finally be on the right side of history? Well, let's dive in. So for everyone listening, whether you are young, old, or someone looking for a roadmap to financial independence, grab your notepads, because today's show is packed with knowledge you won't want to miss. And if time permits, we will dive into some basic trading tips. Okay, my guest is no other person than engineer and Tony Ekenediai. He's the CEO of Dahil Resources. Good morning, sir. If you can hear me, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ogwike.
Okay,
thank you for having me.
Thank you very thank you very much for coming to the show this morning. Okay.
You're welcome.
Um,
Thank you.
let's go into the show now. With the recent bearish situation in the crypto space, people might be thinking, Mm-mm, no, I don't want to do this or what. So, what would you say to a Nigerian who wants to get into crypto but is being scared of scammed? How can they protect themselves?
Okay. Um, as we know that in life, um, everything you see happening doesn't just happen. There are seasons, ups, and there are downs. So if anybody is going to go into this kind of business, this crypto business in this crypto space, you should consider that as number one, that whatever goes up will come down. And it comes down, it goes back up again. But more importantly, what we need is the knowledge. If you do not have knowledge, then why are you going to something you don't have any knowledge about? So the number one thing we need is to get the knowledge, because there are some people, even when Bitcoin went all the way to $79,000 per BTC, some people were still having their sleep. They still slept well. Why? Because they have understanding of the market, how it goes, how sometimes it goes up and it comes down. But if you don't have that knowledge, how would you be able to navigate this space? So
True.
knowledge is the most important thing for you to get. Go get knowledge before um, you begin to look for every other thing in this space.
Okay, so for someone with absolutely no experience, and because I know a lot of listeners are out there now, they don't have experience on what we are talking about, but they've heard of it. They keep hearing, maybe when they go on social media of their choice, they see posts and they hear of things like this. So, but they have absolutely no experience of it. What is the easiest, or if I will not say easiest, what um s- how safe or the safest first step to take in this ecosystem, in this cryptocurrency ecosystem,
Okay.
because they will want to make money, so they are looking for how safe, what's the safest first step, that baby step they should look at or take.
Okay. All right. The number one thing that should happen is in seeking that knowledge, you need to get a platform, a suitable platform where you can begin to operate from. All right. If you do your search online, there are platforms where you can start your crypto journey from. All right. And those platforms, things you can look out for on those platforms are, they are called centralized. For example, decentralized exchanges. All right. You can look at some things, some backgrounds of those platforms. For example, platforms who offer some KYC and all of that. You should be able to look out for all that. And platforms that have good customer relationship. There are a lot of other things that you should look out for, because if you just jump into a platform because they are selling to you that they are an exchange, and you don't go do your own search, your own research to find out what foundation they have, you may eventually be losing your money. So these are some of the things you need to start with. The exchange, go online. If any exchange that you are looking at, go online, search, and find out their background. What they have in the background. That will help you make your judgment into making choices of the right exchange, because there are so many exchanges out there. I may not be able to mention some of these exchanges, but if you do your search, you will find suitable exchanges. And in as much as there are so many, there are still 1,001 good exchanges where you can do your business, start your crypto journey from.
Okay. Thank you very much, because we are not here to mention any exchanges on air here on this show. But what we are trying to do is to see how to educate people and let them understand what is at stake. Okay. I thank you very much for that. Okay. Now, people look at crypto. One of some of the myths in the blockchain and crypto ecosystem is that some people look at it as a get rich quick scheme. Is that it? Why do people look at it like that?
Well, um, let me say that cryptocurrency business is not a get rich quick scheme. All right. Never mind the Ponzi scheme that you see out there, because that's the picture some people had in the past about the crypto. Once you mention crypto, they remember Ponzi schemes because they brought Ponzi schemes as if that was, cryptocurrency. All right. No, so those are Ponzi schemes. They have nothing to do with growing a crypto currency business. Cryptocurrency requires a lot of patience. Like I always tell people, you need patience. Now you just suddenly hear on Twitter that somebody made $1 million, and you start screaming, "Oh, somebody who bought BTC maybe some years ago, up to 7, 8, 10 years ago, and he bought it for $100, for example. He was patient enough to wait, understand the market, and it grew and eventually sold. And all you are just hearing is that he made $1 million, for example. But you have not taken time to see where the journey started from. So like I said, cryptocurrency, you need a lot of patience, and you need to understand what you are going into. Because if you do not understand what you are going into, when you see these ups and downs, you may lose your head, and before you know, you start making wrong emotional decisions that will eventually lead to huge losses. So cryptocurrency is not a get rich quick scheme.
Okay, cleared. It's not a get rich quick scheme. But people that are listening to you and I talk this morning, they will be asking, okay, what are some simple habits that they should adopt? What are some simple habits that they should adopt when handling crypto to avoid financial losses? Because nobody wants to lose. Okay. Yes, we understand that in anything trading, there will be bullish season. There will also be bearish season. Okay. So, but some simple habits. I know we can't exhaust everything on air because it's not possible. This is not a 30 minutes talk. It has to be something that people are going to take out their time to understand what you are saying. But for just those that are listening, for them to understand what we are saying, what are some simple habits that they should adopt when handling crypto to avoid some form of financial losses?
Okay, all right.
The first thing I think you need to do,
all
all right, when you are coming into this space is that you have found an exchange where you want to begin your journey with. That means you have to register.
That the number one thing I like people to take note of before
funding that exchange, before doing your funding, make sure you have been verified. Because I've heard cases of people who just registered and they began to fund, and they are now asked to go and do proper verification, their KYC and all that. And in the process of doing their KYC, you
produce a document that is not accepted by that exchange. Eventually, they will not allow you withdraw that money, because the only way to withdrawal is that you have a proper documentation, a proper KYC. So people start screaming, "Oh, they've duped me, they've done this and that." So what I advise people to do is, the first thing, once you have registered on an exchange, a centralized exchange, do your verification first before you start funding. Then other ways that you can protect your funding is you need the two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication. By that, you protect your funds. I'm not talking about the trading right now, but I'm just talking about the simple things, the first steps you need to take.
Okay.
So once you have your 2FA in place, and at least that you started the journey, you have your money protected. And the other ways that you can avoid losses are stop clicking on links that you do not know their sources. All right, some of those links can lead to hacking and lead to access to your phone. Do not just click links because they are saying something enticing, and you just click, and before you know it, you have financial losses. You know that as we know that trading, there are aspects of crypto. We have the trading, we have the staking, we also have holding. People buy and they trade daily. They buy and sell. They look for when the price is down. They buy. They look at some indications, some indicators, and it helps them make their decisions. And then they make money. Crypto is very interesting. All right. Another way you can make money in crypto, you can look at staking. You can stake whatever you have, and then you get returns over time. And you also have there are other aspects too, like you buy and you hold for a long time, like I spoke about patience and all that. Then another thing you can also think about in crypto is what we call copy trading. You don't need to be a professional to trade crypto these days.
I've been hearing of that.
Even you can still go into trading. Yeah, you can still go into trading and you can call yourself a trader, but what you do is copy trading. Who cares? What is most important is that at the end of the day, you have made some money. If that person makes money, you make money. All you need to do, get the profile of such persons and the person's past performance, and then you make your decisions and you are given an opportunity. I'm sure our host will also be able to sensitize you, give you more information about WhatsApp channel where you can get more information about how you can actually become a crypto trader without even doing all the technical analysis and all of that.
Okay. During your explanation, you spoke about KYC and 2FA. Let me just clear it out so that those that are listening will understand what our guest said. KYC simply means know your customer. Okay. This is one of the numerous ways that some exchanges they use in verification. Though there are some exchanges that will tell you they don't need that. Like he said, do your verification. Then the 2FA is two-factor authentication. Sometimes you use phone number, email. Sometimes you use the Google Authenticator to create that. So there are different ways. All he is trying to say is to safeguard your fund. Okay, we are going to go on a short break now. When we come back from the break, I'm going to open up the phone lines, and then whatever questions that you have, you want to ask, you can call in to ask. If you want to contribute to the show, maybe share your experience or whatever, you can also call in. When we come back from the break, I'm going to share the phone lines. Until then, stay tuned. Okay, welcome back to the second half of the show. I still have my guest, engineer Dial Tony Ekene, the CEO of Dahi Resources Limited. We are discussing a very important topic today, simple about understanding blockchain crypto trading investment platform and growing your income steadily. So I'm going to call out the phone line now. You can call in and be part of the show. To call and ask your questions or to call to contribute to the show, the studio line to call is 0803 692 9933. The studio line to call is 0803 692 9933. Call in to ask your questions so that you can get clear feedback on what is going on. The studio line to call in is 0803 692 9933. And you can also reach us on WhatsApp.
And I cannot locate the Golden Penny Hotel, but Destiny Hotel is all I'm seeing. Is what I'm seeing. I'm right now in the airport.
Where are you? You said you're in the airport?
Yes, sir.
The international airport or local airport?
The international.
And take a bus going to Airport Junction. When you get to Airport Junction, you see Golden Tulip Hotel there.
Airport junction in the airport, yeah?
No, take a bus going to either Oshodi or
Okay.
So then tell the conductor or the driver you are going to drop at airport junction. They
Okay,
know
sir.
so when you get there, you will see the hotel, Golden Tulip Hotel, there. Then you
Right
can.
by the bus stop, yeah?
Yes, yes. Just
Okay,
access
sir.
or you can talk to the driver and the conductor. They will tell you.
Okay,
It's
sir.
a very popular hotel just there. Thank you. Okay. Sorry for calling and taking this. You know, this show is all about the people. So any person can call in, and we are obliged to help people that are stranded. Okay. Sorry, sir, for that intrusion. You can go ahead and then continue
It's
your
okay.
response.
All right. So, like to that caller, what we are emphasizing here actually is not missing opportunities. You know, but I think that's what the host is trying to say by saying, trying to make us understand by saying that some miss Bitcoin and all of that. Nobody can come on air and say this specific. Yes, some people can speculate. I can come online and tell you this and that, and it may not go that way. Look at how Bitcoin has been going off on, and even Ethereum and all of that, and even the altcoin. It's as if the season is gone, but it's still there. So everything is actually based on speculation. Nobody has 100% knowledge about what is going to happen next. All right, but I am sure that with proper knowledge and education, you can make good choices. Like I was talking about copy trading. The whole essence is for you to make money. You can do copy trading. You can do copy trading. Copy trading can help you because there are people making a lot of money from trading who are professional traders. And if you can locate good professional traders, you can copy from them and replicate whatever amount they make also based on what you are investing.
Okay, thank you very much. We have a message on WhatsApp. Okay, please the WhatsApp number to reach out to us, the studio WhatsApp number is 081 The WhatsApp number to reach us here live now on the studio is 081 717 56338. Then for the interest for doing the maybe coming on board into the WhatsApp channel, the WhatsApp Tech Live channel, the number you should send interested or crypto to is 0706 202 4101. The number to send is 0706 202 4101. If you are interested in it, send interested to this number that I just called out now, 0706 202 4101. If you want to reach us on the studio here now and contribute to this discourse or ask any question, the number, the studio line is 0803 692 9933. I repeat, the studio line to call is 0803 692 9933. Okay, we move ahead. We were talking about some myths. A lot of people have, there are so many myths about the blockchain and crypto ecosystem. We have talked about that it is not a get-rich scheme. Some people also say it's like it's gambling, it's betting. What do you have to say about that, please?
Well, cryptocurrency is not actually gambling or betting because there are a lot of factors that are usually put in place before you make your decision. So it's not like gambling. You're not just looking at something and say, let me just buy and see, maybe it will go up, maybe it will come down. But you also need to do some findings. That's why I keep saying that knowledge is key. You need to know what you are doing. There are things to look out for. For example, if you are trading, well, how about the technical analysis that you need to do, the fundamental and all of that? You can't just jump into something you don't know anything about. And because that's the way I see gambling and all of that. You don't have any knowledge. You just see it, you just heard that people are beginning to cash out, and you go ahead and you go and pump your money there because they said that. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. So cryptocurrency trading is not gambling. It has patterns. It has indicators that you need to look out for. Let's say you are a day trader. There are things you need to look out for. There are patterns you need to look out for. If you want to buy, you know when to buy. Oh, okay, it's forming this pattern. I should be able to buy at this point. It may not be 100%, but at least to a very large extent, you have a knowledge of what you want to do. If I want to sell, it has formed this pattern. This pattern I'm looking at, oh, this pattern is being formed. That means that the next thing will be for me to sell at this point. Why? Because you have knowledge. You have seen a pattern that you are familiar with, and that when you go in, it may not be 100% like I said, but it's most likely that it will go in your own direction. So knowledge is still key in doing cryptocurrency trading. So it is not gambling. It can be gambling to some, those who just come in and say, oh, okay, let me see, this thing is looking as if it will go my way. Oh. And it has nothing to back it up. He has no technical knowledge to back whatever he's doing. So he's just throwing in money and then losing money at the end of the day.
Okay. So many people have heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but are there smaller or lesser coins or tokens that could maybe yield significant profit? And earlier you were talking about copy trading.
Yeah.
Can you maybe expatiate, because I want to believe that if people look at the side of copy trading, and from there they can get more experience before the which is part of the trading also. Can you just talk about that copy trading aspect, and maybe other coins? We don't need to mention the coins actually, but that yield significant profit.
Well, for copy earlier on, this is one aspect that people have not really taken their time to look at, but it's an aspect that is actually making people a lot of money. So what does copy trading cover? It covers your inexperience. You have no knowledge about this, but you can still make money from it, because you are given there are platforms where you are given access to professional traders, not just people who claim. You can go through their profile, you can see what they have done in the past and all of that, and you can actually key into it. So you see yourself through those platforms, still making money even when you are not a professional trader. So copy trading is an aspect of this field that people need to look into. Currently, there is a platform where you can do that. All right, you can do that with minimum investment, and you see at the end of the day, daily, you see your money. You see everything is on the exchange. Everything is on the platform. You can see daily. You can withdraw them. It's not it's not something. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's just, and nobody has access to your phone. All right, nobody can withdraw your phone. You have access to it and all of that. If you do not want to continue, you discontinue, and you can withdraw whatever profit you have made. People are making tons of money from copy trading, and at the end of the day, you also smile. Okay, all right. So I'm sure our host will be able to, because I already discussed some of those platforms where you can do effective copy trading. You make money, you can withdraw your funds. All right.
Okay. I have a WhatsApp message here. I said, please, how can I get his contact to have personal training from him? This is from Kessie. Kessie sent this message on WhatsApp. So yes, I know a lot of people would like to get in touch with you. So how can they contact you? Do you have a form that in a way that you can be reached for help or whatever training or whatever they are saying?
Okay, all right. I'm sure in about a week or so from now, we'll be having a webinar. where we want to sensitize people and bring their knowledge to how much they can, make depending on whatever investment they can put in by themselves and monitor their investments as well. There is a WhatsApp channel. I think the host will be able to share that WhatsApp channel. I hope so. At the end of this, through that WhatsApp channel, you can reach me through the WhatsApp channel.
Okay, and there's another message. He said, "I want to." This is from from Henry from Oshodi, Lagos. He said he want to ask, sir, is there any shitcoin that you can recommend for someone to buy and keep for some time with great potential?
Okay. Well, my brother, I wouldn't discourage anybody from doing whatever they want to do, but when you start talking about shitcoin and all of that, you know that you have a 50-50 chance. In fact, it's most likely that you have an 80-20 chance, 80% loss and 20% gain. I wouldn't tell you not to go into all that. Like, some people have profited a lot with meme coins and all of that, but I don't do personal. This is personal now. I don't do meme coins and all of that because I don't really subscribe to it personally. So I don't have any shitcoin that I can recommend. But I'm sure if you do your research, like you've seen some that have blown, and you've also seen some in the past that have ruined a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because you are looking for something to do you 2,000 times. 2,000 times, 1,000 times. Those things don't happen all the time.
It is the reason why we say it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, right?
Yes, it's a one in a million thing. You hear somebody say, "Oh, I made 10,000." Is he going to make 10,000 times tomorrow? He may likely lose that 10,000 times that he has made. That's the effect of gambling at the end of the day. So why not just look for something that you can grow, and rather than looking for something that you want to give you 100 times, 1,000 times, immediately. You want to put $100 and you want to make $50,000, within minutes.
Yeah, can we take this call? Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with, please, and where are you calling from?
You are speaking with Mr. Nwachuku.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I'm calling from Ajawa State here, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Sir, please, I need your help, sir. I need your help. My WhatsApp, I don't know how they scammed it, or I don't know. Somebody will be changing my profile picture. And I'm the only one using the phone. Now I can't even log into my WhatsApp.
Okay, so that means what you need to do, WhatsApp also has 2FA, two-factor authentication. You need to do that. You need to enable it.
Two-step?
Yes, that two-step, you need to enable it so that before any person can access your hack into your WhatsApp, there must be some form of verification and confirmation before they do that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
Okay. So I have another question from, I don't know the name. He said, how much can one use for copy trading? That's what he's talking about. How much can one use for copy trading? What's your response, sir?
Okay, well, there are different categories. Like I said, there are different platforms, actually, where you can even see some copy trading for as low as even $20, $50 and all of that. But let me tell you the truth. You may not be able to get much because using $10 as for copy trading is, for me, it doesn't make any sense. You can decide to buy any crypto for even for as little as 2,500 naira. I'm even talking about naira now, and then keep it somewhere, for it to grow. Like I told you, the truth of the matter is that you cannot get rich overnight. That's the truth, I'm telling you. And you need to accept this truth. You cannot get rich overnight in this crypto space. You cannot. Those who have been in it and they are making it today, they've been there for years. They've taken their time to understand the market.
Consistency.
Yes, consistency. So if you want to come into it, you need reasonable amount of money, to be honest with you. If you want to do copy trading, I don't think you want to do an effective copy trading shouldn't be less than 500 to 1,000 USD. All right, for you to begin to make meaningful, profits daily.
Okay. I have a question from Kolawole, Mr. Kolawole John. He said, I'm just joining your discussion. If I may ask, is there any Genie copy trader that you can introduce me to, sir? Is there any Genie copy trader that you can introduce me to,
I
sir?
think it means genuine.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's genuine.
I think that's what it meant.
Okay, because I want to believe so also, because he said he's genuine. Okay, sorry, Mr. Kolawole, I apologize. He has corrected it. He was trying to talk about genuine. Yeah, okay, so let me read the rest of the question, because he said, is there any genuine copy trader that you can introduce him to? And also he said he mean professional traders. Can you give him the platform that he can get a professional traders? He is pleading that he wants to join your copy and trading, if you have any.
All right. Okay. Like the host mentioned earlier on, there is a webinar that will be coming up soon, and also I think he shared the WhatsApp channel. So maybe you need to take it again so that you can get that number and come into that room. So from there, you get more information about how to go.
Okay. He's still typing. I think he has a lot to ask. No problem, Mr. Kolawole. The show is for you guys. You can send your message. Okay, he's talking about, I'm going to read out the WhatsApp number ends. I have another one, Ekpene from Aljawo. How much can one use for copy trading? Okay, I think everyone is talking about this copy trading that you mentioned now. I think that's what they are talking about. Maybe because we are running out of time, just like a minute on this copy trading so that I can read out the WhatsApp number for them to reach out. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Okay, yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't get that.
So I said because we are running out of time, most people that I'm looking at their messages on WhatsApp, they are asking about this copy trading. Okay, so can you just talk a little bit about it so that they can understand? Then before the show ends, I will read out the WhatsApp number.
All right, like I said, there are professional traders who will do your trading for you. So when you come on that platform, we'll be discussing that in the WhatsApp channel. On that platform, it's an exchange. It's a centralized exchange where you can, you own it. You own it. You register. You own it. You fund your account, and from there, the copy trading can take place. So by the time you come on the WhatsApp channel, you'll be able to get the full details of that centralized exchange where you can do that effectively and make money and make your withdrawal as well.
Okay, we are running out of time. Just like I always tell us, 1 hour here on air is not enough. You need to do more. So that is the reason why the Tech Live WhatsApp channel was created. Our special guest has shared some information with us, and we have been sharing it within this week in that channel. For Mr. Kolawole and others that are asking about the copy trading, join that channel 0706 202 4101. Strictly WhatsApp only. 0706 202 4101. Send interested to this number that I just called out now, and later someone in the tech team is going to share a link with you. Don't click any link that is not from the same number that you shared, you shared interested with. The same number you sent interested to, that is the same number you should click the link, because that is how you come. It's a self-decision. Nobody is going to bring you into that group. You have to take the decision to accept joining that platform. So you need to send interested to 0706 202 4101, so that there you get the information about the upcoming webinar on everything that you want to ask, whether it's copy trading, like he was talking about, the centralized platform where you register and you own it yourself. You manage it yourself, okay? And it's a platform that we are trying to regulate, or he is trying to regulate, and the tech team are trying to regulate it, so that the issue of scammers are avoided. So send interested to 0706 202 4101. Nobody is going to bring you in. You have to send that interested and the link shared with you. Then you will accept to join. It's a personal choice. Okay. A big thanks to everyone who participated today, called, texted, or listened in today's show. You are the heart of Tech Live. Keep engaging with the show on VOP, Voice of the People 90.3 FM Lagos, and on social media. For more on what was discussed today, like I said, join the Tech Live WhatsApp channel to be added into the winning team. And let's catch up same time next week on Voice of the People, VOP 90.3 FM Lagos. Next week on this show is another revelation to behold. My special guest joins us live all the way from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He's a professor and a seasoned tech innovator and supporter. So don't miss the show. You know that we bring the best of the best guests here every Saturday. By the grace of God, we are somehow opportune to know some people, and so we bring them here from all across the world. So we bring them to discuss potential benefits that you guys can get. So I still remain your anchor and host, Oluchukwu Francis Ogwike. Join me at 10 a.m. every Saturday morning on Voice of the People, VOP 90.3 FM Lagos. Until next week, stay tech savvy and remain inspired. Good morning, Lagos.
From the latest trends in digital banking to groundbreaking innovations in the dynamic world of technology and AI, now we've got it specially covered just for you.